Have you ever seen something that shouldn't be there? The first encounter. The child and the sign. I've always believed that some people are simply more open to the unknown, more attuned to things that lurk just beyond the veil of what most would call normal. I never asked for it, but I guess I was one of those people. My sensitivity to strange occurrences began in my teenage years, but one memory, in particular, still lingers with unnerving clarity. I was 17 when my father passed away. It was a painful time, but visiting his grave became a monthly ritual, a quiet act of remembrance. Sometimes, our neighbors' children would tag along. Their parents didn't seem to mind, maybe thinking of it as just another weekend stroll. One particular afternoon, we were preparing for our usual visit. A few of the kids were already helping my mom arrange flowers to bring to the cemetery. I had just come home from school, and without saying much, I went straight to my room to change clothes. As I stepped out, heading toward the bathroom, I saw a boy, maybe 6 or 7 years old. He had fair skin, slightly curly hair, a round face, and unusually calm, almost serene eyes. He wore a plain white shirt and matching white shorts. He didn't say a word, just quickly made his way into the bathroom. I stood outside, waiting my turn. A few minutes passed, then several more. I knocked lightly. "Are you done?" No response. I knocked again. Still nothing. That's when my mom walked by and noticed me waiting. "Maybe there's no one inside," she said, a little impatient. "Just open the door." "No," I told her. "I saw a boy go in there. Curly hair, wearing all white." She gave me a look, half annoyed, half confused, and opened the door herself. No one was there. I was stunned. I had watched that boy walk into the bathroom. I was sure of it. I'd been standing outside the entire time, no one had left. It made no sense. My mom dismissed it with that all too familiar parental look, the kind that says, "We don't have time for your nonsense right now." So I said nothing more. We went to the cemetery as planned, paid our respects, and returned home without incident. A few days later, something strange happened again. It was late afternoon, and I had just gotten home from school. The sky was heavy with thick, dark clouds, the kind that warned of something more than just rain. As I approached the house, I saw the same child again. He was rushing toward our front door, the same white clothes, the same calm presence. But this time, he paused and looked directly at me. His eyes then shifted to the sky above, as if silently telling me to watch out, to prepare. There was no sound, no words, just that look. A warning. I didn't hesitate. I told my mom what I saw and what I felt, that something bad was coming. A storm. Maybe a flood. I could see the skepticism in her eyes, but maybe something in my voice convinced her. We started lifting our furniture, placing them atop crates and soda cases, just in case. By midnight, the storm hit. It wasn't just rain, it was a deluge. Thunder roared like the earth itself was breaking, and water began rushing through the streets, flooding homes. But we were safe, prepared, because of him. I still don't know what, or who, that child was. But ever since that day, I've wondered, was he just a lost spirit? A guardian? A messenger from something beyond our understanding? All I know is, I saw him, twice, and both times, he brought with him something more than just silence. He brought a sign. But one thing's for sure, the unknown is always closer than we think. If you've ever experienced something strange, unexplainable, or just plain eerie, I'd love to hear your story. Share it in the comments below. Who knows, maybe your experience will be the next one we talk about. And if you enjoy stories like this, don't forget to like, follow, and share, because the more we talk about the unknown, the less alone we feel facing it.